Hi, I'm Brian Collins. Hi, I'm Brian. Hi, I'm Colin. Hi, I'm Brian Collins. Thanking you for purchasing the FLOWOLF. Now you can get a professional, precisional haircut with virtually no hair. Remove all the contents from your box. You should have the FLOWOLF 1 foot, 2 small feet, 1 straight guide, and of course the bottle of lubricants to provide many years of service and enjoyment. Let's get started by connecting the Flowbee hose to create a proper sucker. Remember, proper sucker is the key to getting proper sustenance. Now you're ready to eat. Now it's important to apply 3 small drops of juice. If you haven't already done so, you set the length of hair that you want and attach them to the head to get used to the hair. Now you're ready to cut it all off again with getting haircuts. This haircut sucks. Remember, proper sucks is the key to getting sucky-looking haircuts. Now turn on the FLOWOLF. Now turn on the Flowbee motor. Now turn on the floater. Now turn on the Flowbee motor. Now turn on the motor. Now you're ready to turn on Brian Collins. You may want to verify the time being sucked. Get used to being sucked first. This is also a good time. 1 straight guide. Joining us now is Babs, who's going to give us tips and techniques for cutting the ladies.
Well, first thing you do is bounce it up and down, and make sure that you bounce it up and down, flow it up and down. I personally like to bounce it up and down. It's a bouncy motion that I go up and down.
Joining us now is Kathy, who's going to... Kathy, how does it work?
Well, first thing you do is
Joining us now is Gary. Gary, what can you tell us today?
Well, I pretty much have a trendy haircut. All I'd have to do is just take...
Gary, what other kinds of haircuts can you do with the FLOWOLF? An up and down bouncing motion works best.
Make sure that you bounce it up and
Bounce
down.
it in through here.
Bounce it up and down.
Bounce it the same way.
Up and down.
Just bounce it all over your head.
It's a bouncy motion.
Gary, what other kinds of haircuts can you... Gary, what are you doing?
Haircut.
Right,
And you're gonna bring it in shorter.
okay, that makes sense. All right.
Now, an added feature that the FLOWOLF has is this tapered spacer. A lot of men like to use the spacer taper. And what the tapered spacer allows you to do, it allows you to experiment. You can experiment. Yay.
A lot of kids like, going back to the 60s, they like it. And of course, with kids these days, we're talking about cutting any kind of a kid imaginable.
Absolutely.
What about flat tops or buzz cuts or flat cuts or buzz tops or zuzz cuts?
Absolutely.
Just so I never look as if I need a haircut.
Oh.
And I never look as if I need a haircut.
Oh.
And I never need a haircut.
Oh.
And I never get a haircut.
Oh.
And I never look.
Oh. Gary, it seems like with the FLOWOLF, you can cut a mammoth. And of course, we're talking about elephants.
Absolutely.
Cut it up, cut it up, cut it up.
It's super effective.
As you can see, Flo is just taking off a little bit of hair, and Molly's got her nice haircut.
Now here are a few helpful hints to remember. Space is a vacuum. Your FLOWOLF hasn't been used for a while, and many of the parts are missing. Peace, and good luck.
And we'll all float on the king. And we'll all float on the king. And we'll all float on the king. And we'll all float. All right, already we'll all float. Don't you worry, we'll all float. All right, already we'll all float. All right, don't worry, we'll all float.
A lot of kids like trees.
Absolutely.
And of course, with kids these days, we're talking about kids these days. Not me. I'm a straight guy. Lol.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.